honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2 has the potential to completely transform any given playthrough of the game. Although it will not have any impact on the main story missions or cutscenes, it sounds like basically every other interaction with NPCs in the game are affected by the honor system in one way or another. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Simply put, the honor system is a morality system. It basically tracks whether you are a good guy or a bad guy. It's your choice. Kill people and be a bad guy, or pet the puppies and be a good guy. This is a massive departure from the first Red Dead Redemption. John Marston in that game was a very defined character. He wanted to leave the life of crime behind him. Arthur, from what we've heard, loves this shit. He's a criminal and he's definitely down to roll with the homies.
Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders go.
So how do you start making a name for yourself in the world of Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, it works hand in hand with the game's focus system. Man, there's a lot of systems in this game. Deadeye system, horse system, honor system, Nintendo Entertainment System. This stuff is complex. Anyways, when you focus on someone by pressing L2 or LT, you're given a number of options on how to proceed depending on the situation. The default selections for a regular conversation seem to be greet, antagonize, or aim weapon. But these aren't the only selections you'll be given in the game. It looks like when someone gets on your case, like the town sheriff, you'll be given the option to aim your weapon, defuse the situation, or antagonize the dude. Once you pull out your gun on someone, the options change once again to threaten, dismiss, or beat. Here's yet another situation where the options are changed up on you. This dude is hanging off a cliff, and you can either help or kill him. Judging from this guy's name being yellow text, I think it's safe to assume that if you help him up, it will trigger the start of a mission. It sounds like you could interact like this with literally every NPC in the game. I think it's pretty clear which options are going to tip the scale when it comes to the honor system. Depending on how you interact with these people, you'll either lose honor or gain honor. No matter what side you choose, good or bad, each have their advantages and disadvantages. If you choose the less honorable route, you may have a bounty placed on your head. The sheriff in town might recognize you and begin stirring things up, or straight up bounty hunters will appear and try to kill you, as we saw in gameplay trailer number 2. The NPCs will recognize you and treat you like crap, and I wouldn't be surprised if you were turned away from engaging with certain people or places in the game if you're a wanted criminal. However, being a bad boy has its advantages too. The biggest one being that you can earn more money from performing robberies or assassinations. The other neat thing that previewers noticed when playing with low honor is that your kill cam is far more gruesome. So if you're a fan of fatalities in Mortal Kombat, low honor is the way to go. If you choose to be an honorable man, the NPCs will treat you very nicely. You also get more money by completing bounties as a good guy than you would as a bad guy. Also, when you kill someone as a good guy, your kill cam will be more heroic. Arthur kills his enemies with methods that quote-unquote preserve their dignity. Well, isn't that nice? You are one upstanding little murderer man, Arthur. Good for you. Now, it doesn't look like any of the impressions directly mention any drawbacks from being a good guy, but I have to imagine that the assassinations and robberies that you could perform as a bad guy are going to net you more cash than the bounties you complete as a good guy. That just makes sense to me, though it's not actually confirmed. I think the best way to explain the honor system is by outlining an entire little scenario. This comes from a few specific examples from the impressions of how the honor system has a sort of domino effect that can lead to just crazy situations with a dozen different outcomes depending on your choices. So here's the situation. Arthur accidentally shoots a dog in town.
You're a monster!
Down goes your honor. A nearby witness of this horrendous crime runs away and informs the sheriff of the situation. So the sheriff comes up to Arthur and tells him to leave town. Apparently, the player didn't leave town quickly enough, so the sheriff opens fire on Arthur. Then, other people in the town open fire on Arthur as well. These people have balls. Ultimately, it's too much firepower for Arthur to handle and he is killed. Okay, scenario number 2. Arthur accidentally shoots a dog in town.
You're a monster.
Down goes your honor. A nearby witness of this horrendous crime runs away and informs the sheriff of the situation. So the sheriff comes up to Arthur and tells him to leave town. You can use the focus system to put your hands up and surrender to the sheriff. At this point, he lets his guard down and you can blow his f***ing head off and haul ass out of that town. And the honor meter plummets. Okay, scenario number 3. Arthur accidentally shoots a dog in town.
You're a monster.
Down goes your honor. A nearby witness of this horrendous crime runs away and informs the sheriff of the situation. So the sheriff comes up to Arthur and tells him to leave town. You can use the focus system to put your hands up and surrender to the sheriff. And accept that you've committed a crime and go to jail. You spend the night in the jail, you're out the next day, and all is good. Okay, scenario number 4. You spend the night in jail, and your gang busts you out of there.
Drop, shut 'em down, open up shop.
We actually see this one in one of the gameplay videos, and one previewer experienced this firsthand, outlining the exact scenario I just described. I think you get the picture. Rockstar is just so damn creative with this stuff. I think there's going to be a ton of fun to be had just messing around with the honor system, trying to tackle certain situations as a good guy, and then others as a sadistic killer. It might make for a good funny moments compilation video once the game comes out, or a gruesome kills compilation video. So that's about it for today. The honor system just sounds like another of the many systems Rockstar has implemented in this game to encourage player freedom and experimentation. I can't wait to just mess around and see what happens. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos tomorrow and every day leading up to the big launch on October 26th. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and take care.